Hello everyone. Let us start our session with a question. What is the value of sine 30? We all know sine 30 is 1 by 2. Then what is the value of sine 390? How can we find out this? Sine 390 is nothing but sine 360 plus 30, which is nothing but sine 2 pi plus theta, which is cos theta. So you can get the same answer as 1 by 2. Try to understand what is happening here. If you take unit circle, of course, it's not like a circle. Try to adjust. Okay. Here we know it will be 0 or 2 pi or multiples of 2 pi. We know this is pi by 2. This is pi and this is 3 pi by 2. Okay, let us take like that. See, sine 30 means the angle will come here. This is sine 30. Let me take theta. 390 means you are taking a complete round and you are going to the same location. That is sine 390. That means sine 30 and sine 390 are having the same values. This particular nature is known as periodicity. And we are going to see today what is periodicity and how to find out extreme values. Okay. First of all, you should understand what is periodic function. A periodic function is one which there exists a positive real numbers p such that p of x plus p is nothing but p. Don't worry about the definition. They will not ask to prove the definition or disprove. Just try to understand the concept. Here we have seen after every 2 pi, the same value is coming. Okay. After every 2 pi for sine, the same value is, we are getting the same value. Sine 30 and sine 390 is same, 1 by 2. This particular nature we call as periodicity. Okay. Now just see, we already know the basic diagram of sine function. Okay. We already know the basic diagram of sine function. It will be like this. This is 1, this is minus 1. Here we will have 0. This will be pi by 2. This will be pi. This will be 2 pi. The same circular diagram, we have taken a wave here. Okay. Both sides. Of course, it will come like this. What is the least period that is repeating? Again, just see this particular thing. That cycle will come again here. It will end at 4 pi. Okay. That's why this particular range we will call normally like that particular period is repeating. This is called sine wave. For cos wave also, you can see like this. Okay. This wave will repeat 0 to 2 pi. Okay. This is 0. This is pi. This is 2 pi. Okay. Now, this particular range we are calling as periodicity. The period of sine, cos, cosecant and secant we can tell as 2 pi. That we have seen in the diagram. Sine, cos, cosecant and secant. All these functions period is 2 pi. Okay. Every 2 pi it repeats the value, same value. Then tan x and cot x. These two functions period is pi. They repeats with a pi period. Okay. tan x and cot x. Then properties. Let us see some properties. The sine and cos, their period is 2 pi. Tan and cot, their period is pi. Secant and cosecant, their period is 2 pi. Just remember, sine x, cos x, secant x, cosecant x. All these trigonometric functions period is 2 pi only. Tan and cot, these functions period is pi. Okay, let us see some more properties. This we have seen already. You have f of x. You have f of x. That is nothing but 1 by small f of x. So just take 1 divided by some number divided by the function. Then also the period will not change. Suppose you have 1 by sine 3x. Here also the sine function's period will not change. Okay. And here you can see if p is the period of a function, observe this, you are multiplying a number to the angle, then what will happen to the period? Suppose I have sine 3x. I am multiplying 3 to the angle. If it is sine x alone or sine theta alone, the period is 2 pi. If I am multiplying with the 3, just take mod of that particular 3 in the denominator, you will get the answer. The answer is 2 pi by 3. That's what they are trying to do. Okay. Sin ax, tan ax, secant ax, that nature will not change. Hope this is clear for. Then what do you tell about this? I have cos 5x plus 4. This is the angle. We will think only about x coefficient here. Mean angle's coefficient is 5 here. That's why we know that cos function's period is 2 pi divided by mod 5 is 5. So this particular function's period is 2 pi by 5. Let us see the results here. What if you have sine square x? If you have sine x, the period is 2 pi. What do you tell about this? We know the graph. The graph will be like this. This is sine x. Okay. Then what is sine square x? This portion, whatever is there in the quadrant 4, that will come to the first quadrant. Hope everyone understood this. Because you are squaring it, the values will become positive. That's why they took even and odd. You see, if the power is odd, their period is 2 pi. If the power is even, their period is pi. Okay. Yes. Now for sine, cosecant, cos, secant, for all these, if the power, this power, whatever the power we have, the power is odd, that means their period is pi. If the power is even, the period is pi. If the power is odd, the period is 2 pi. But for tan and cot, there is no change. Whether it is even or odd, we will take pi only. And you just see the modulus functions also. Mod sin x, mod sin x, mod cos x, all these values period is pi only. Every pi they repeats, because modulus means it cancels all negative values and we'll get positive result. Okay. Again, the graph will come like this only. This will be removed and the graph will come like this for sine function. So remember this particular table, it will be helpful. Then this is fractional function. X minus step x is 1. It repeats with 1 period. And very important thing, algebraic functions are not periodic. Algebraic functions are not periodic. Okay. Okay. And two more formulas. What if I have combination of functions, like I have sin x plus cos 3x? What should I do? This particular case. We will find out period of sin x separately, cos 3x separately, and we will take the LCM of them. Hope you understood. To find out the period, we will take the LCM of those two periods, new periods. So we will get the period of the combined function. Even if you have division also, we will follow the same process. We will take the LCM of those individual functions, periods, then we will get the final answer. Let us see some examples so that we can understand the concept very easily. I have sine 4x, 5 sine 4x. This is the question. I know that sine ax plus anything it might be. What is the coefficient of x angle here? It is a. So I can tell here sine x period is 2 pi. Sine ax period will be 2 pi by a. So it's very clear that here the period is 2 pi by 4, which is nothing but pi by 2. Then what do you tell about this? Don't care about the remaining thing, whichever is there inside. We need to take only care about the angle and the coefficient of that. So the period for this is 2 pi by 3. Okay. Then what do you tell about this? What is the coefficient? Minus 3. So the period for tan function, it is pi divided by, we have minus 3, right? Take the mod of that. We'll get pi by 3. Then what do you tell about cot? We know tan and cot period is pi always. But if you have any coefficient, this you can rewrite as cot 1 by 2 pi 2x. Here coefficient is 1 by 2, so its period. I am going to write its period. It is pi by mod 1 by 2. Simplify that, you will get 2 pi. Hope everyone understood. Yes. Let us see one more question. Find the period of this particular thing. Tan of x plus 2x plus 3x plus and so on nx. Focus. Tan of this I can rewrite as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on up to n into x. From all terms I took out the x common. This is nothing but sum of n terms formula, which we learned in our grade 10 arithmetic progression. Tan of n into n plus 1 divided by 2x. Okay, what is the coefficient of the x now? N into n plus 1 by 2. Then what is the period for this particular function? Period is, I am going to write the period, which is pi divided by, inside the mod, n into n plus 1 divided by 2, which is nothing but 2 pi by n into n plus 1. This is how we will find out the solution. Okay, let us see one more question. Find the cosine function with the 5 period. I have cos some ax, let me take. Its period is, already I know the period. It is 5. That means for cos ax, the actual period is 2 pi by mod a. That is equals to 5. But what is the value of a? I don't know whether it is positive value or negative value. I don't know. So what I will do, I will simplify this like this. Mod a by 2 pi is equals to 1 by 5. Flipping the fractions both sides. Then if I wanted to remove the mod, what I'll do? I will take plus or minus 1 by 5. Send this 2 pi another side. So what we will get finally? A is equals to plus or minus 2 pi by 5. Hope this is clear for everyone. Then what is the function that we need to take care? Cos a value, one time I will take 2 pi by 5x or cos minus 2 pi by 5x. These are the functions that we will see. Just have a look at this solution. Okay. Let us see some more questions. Here we have something else. Let us simplify this. This we can rewrite like cos 4x by 5 plus 9 by 5. Because I want the coefficient of x. It is 4 by 5. For cos ax, the period is 2 pi by a. So I can tell the period for this particular thing is 2 pi by 4 by 5. It is already positive number. That's why I'm not taking modulus, which is nothing but 10 pi by 4. 2 2's, 2 5's. The final answer is 5 pi by 2. Then what do you tell about this? Just observe here the power is 2. The power is 2. That means that sine's power is even. If we have even power, we will get pi. Okay. So the period for this particular function is, period I am telling it is pi. Then what do you tell about this? We need to focus on the coefficient of this particular x. Period I am writing, it is 2 pi by 3. Then what do you tell about this? Same like previous question, but we need to solve here a little bit. Yes. Tan, from all the terms, take out the x, 1 plus 4 plus 9 plus and so on plus up to n square. This is nothing but 1 square, 2 square, 3 square and so on n into x. Okay. Sum of the squares of n terms. First n terms formula we will use. Sum of the squares of first n terms. Okay, suppose whenever you see such kind of series, I am going to write 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus and so on plus n square. The answer is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Remember this particular pattern which will come for us in arithmetic, geometric and harmonic progressions chapter. Okay. So we can write here tan n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6 into x. So here what is the coefficient that we are getting? This is the coefficient for x. This entire thing is. Then what is the period? For tan, the period is always pi. Since we have here coefficient for the angle, it is pi divided by mod a. N into n plus 1 into n plus 2n plus 1 divided by 6 means that will come to the numerator. So this will be the final answer. 2n plus 1. This is. Yes. Hope this is clear for everyone. Yeah. Now, how to find out extreme values? Then try to understand what is extreme values. We have seen the graph sheet of a sine function. It will be like this. Yes. This is minus 1. This is plus 1. Sine function will be always in between minus 1 and plus 1. Okay. Minus 1 and plus 1. That's why we will call minus 1 as minimum value, plus 1 as maximum value. Okay. So the range of sine function is minus 1 to 1. What do you tell about cos function? Cos function's range also same minus 1 to 1. Okay. Cos function also minus 1 to 1. Okay. Yes. Then see this basic arrangement, a very important formula. Find the extreme values of a cos x plus b sin x plus c. The formula is least value and highest value I have written here. Least value is c minus under square root a square plus b square, c plus under square root a square plus b square. This is the extreme value, this is the minimum value. Okay. Using this formula, we will solve this. Find the maximum value and minimum value for this particular function. Okay, let us find out the maximum value. First, let us calculate that c minus under square root a square plus b square. C value what? We have minus 13, we have minus under square root 5 square plus 12 square. So we will get minus 13, 5 square 25, 12 square 144. 169 is 13. So the least value is 0. Then what is the highest value? C plus under square root a square plus b square, which is nothing but minus 13 plus, oh, okay, sorry, it is minus 26. Minimum value is minus 26. This is plus, yeah, this is plus 13, which is nothing but 0. So the maximum value is minus 0 and the minimum value is minus 13. Yes. Sorry. The minimum value is minus 26 and the maximum value is 0. Like that, we can take one more example. What if I have like this? What is the minimum and maximum values for sin x and cos? Sin x plus cos x. Here there is no c, but a value we have, b value we have. Okay. A value is 1, coefficient of sin x. Okay, in front of cos x also we'll have 1. So I can find out minimum value under square root 1 plus 1, maximum value under square root 1 plus 1, which is minus root 2 to. Okay. Like this, we will find out the solutions easily. Find the minimum and maximum value of sine power 6x and cos power 6x. Okay. Before going into this, try to recall your algebra once. This sine power 6 we can write as sine cube x whole square or sine square x whole cube plus cos square x whole cube. This is of the form a cube plus b cube. This is of the form a cube plus b cube, which is nothing but just recall the basic formula, which is a plus b whole cube. That is nothing but a cube plus b cube plus 3ab of a plus b. From this formula, if you separate a cube and b cube, what you will get? A cube plus b cube is nothing but a plus b whole cube minus 3ab of a plus b. So based on that formula, a value here is sine square x, b value is cos square x, and we can rearrange it like sine square x plus cos square x whole square, it is whole cube, minus 3 sine square x cos square x into sine square x plus cos square x. Okay, we know sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1, so 1 cube is 1, 1 minus 3 sine square x cos square x. This is clear for everyone. Now we will change it again a little bit. 1 minus, just to see here, I will write like this: 3 by 4 2 sine x cos x whole square. So I can convert this particular part. I will get 1 minus 3 by 4 sine 2x. Whole square is there, that whole square will come here. Sine 2 theta is 2 sine theta cos theta. Now what we need to do? What is the minimum value and what is the maximum value for this particular function we wanted to find out? Yes. Okay, let us see here. Just observe, we already know sine function will be in between -1 to 1, but sine square function will be in between 0 to 1. That's why I'm writing here 0 less than or equals to sine square 2x is less than or equals to 1. I have here 3 by 4 and I can write it as 3 by 4 sine square 2x less than or equals to 3 by 4. Since I have minus, okay, observe this. I'm trying to convert into this particular form, minus 3 by 4. So if I take minus in this, I need to change the inequality. 0 greater than or equals to minus 3 by 4 sine square 2x greater than or equals to minus 3 by 4. Okay, I want 1 also. Then what we will get here? If I add for 1 for all these, we will get 1 is greater than or equals to 1 minus 3 by 4 sine square x 2x greater than or equals to 1 minus 3 by 4. So here we will get 4 minus 3 is 1 by 4 and the least value is 1. So for this particular function, the least value is 1 and the highest value is 1 by 4. Minimum and maximum value. Whatever. Yes. Minimum value is 1 and the maximum value is 1. And that's all for this particular session. There is any doubt, mention in the comment section. Thank you so much.